In this video, let's learn how to do a sale return at your credit note from your pending invoice. So before getting into the procedure, this is the report of your sales invoice which you're going to proceed it for your sale return. So which consists of your item and so your HSN codes, invoice quantity and price. So there is the amount which has been calculated based upon quantity and price. So this is the invoice which you are going to take up from the pending at your credit note in order to do a sale return. So now let's move on to our login page. Enter username and password. Now click on login. At financials, navigate your transaction where it holds up your credit note. So the credit note is a document issued by the seller to the customer to reduce the amount that's been receivable from that customer, usually due to a returned goods, overbilling or price adjustments. And so this is a page where you can create and you can just filter it off by the item by giving a search either by header wise or through a line wise. And so it consists of two icons. It is of direct creation, Z icon, and so you have your this yellow icon, it's for your pending sales return. In order to do the sale return, click on this pending icon, and here the pending invoiced has to be clicked up. After clicking that, elect your document for which you're going to create a sales return. So after giving the date, click on OK. And so after clicking on OK, the document will be viewed up like this. So sale return in ERP, it refers to the process of returning goods that were previously sold to a customer. So this usually happens when the customer receives a damaged goods, incorrect items, or is unsatisfied with the product. And so this document holds up your location ID, a location unit, and then you have your credit note document prefix and document number which will be getting generated automatically, and then it holds up the document date. Then comes your prefix which is of a voucher which may vary according to the type which we are giving up, and then it holds up your credit note date and the type which of sales return, and so the party name, the payment term. So here payment term defines the conditions and timeline under which the buyer must make payment to the seller. When it's of your INCO term, that's international commercial term, it defines the responsibilities of buyer and seller in international or domestic trade. Then you have a ship through, whether by road, air or through a sea. Then you have a goods type. Then comes your source type, that's from invoice. Then have a reference, and so the reason I have given here as defect, and so the narration I'm giving as sales return. So narration is a text field in ERP used to provide additional details or comments about a transaction. Then comes a CPC code, that's cost and profit center code, which has been a unique identifier code assigned in ERP system to represent a cost center or profit center. So used for your purchase request, purchase order and invoices for your cost allocations. Then it holds up the status. Still the document is on process, it's of draft. When it's been forwarded, the status will be changed to entry completed, and when being approved by the approver will be transformed to your approved status. And so here we have a line that's of individual items or services in the order or invoice, each with a specific quantity, a price and so a schedule. Then comes your general ship e-way details. So it's information about the shipment of goods, including your shipping address, modes and delivery schedules. Where the e-way bill details, it's of mandatory GST document for your transporting goods exceeding a certain value. Then comes a project and due, that's a specific project or job that invoice has been linked to. So due is a payment due date for the invoice, and so this line holds up the pending invoice details which consist of your return quantity, accept quantity and so the unit price. Then comes your HSN codes and SAZ codes. HSN is a harmonized system of nomenclature, and SAZ is your service accounting type that's been used for services. And comes your tax percentage that's been applicable on the item based on HSN and SAZ. And then you have your integrated GST and your central GST. It's been applicable on intrastate sales. Then of your SGST, which been applicable on intrastate sales collected by a state government. And your UTGST, that's Union Territory GST, applicable on intrastate sales in Union Territories. Then it consists of your GST type, that's your goods and service tax type. It consists of your input type. Then it's of RCM, where RCM is a reverse charge mechanism, which means the buyer, not the seller, it's been liable to pay a GST to the government and applies a certain notified goods or services and purchased from your unregistered vendors and specific categories under your GST rules, which can be enabled or disabled up as per the requirement. When you click on this detail icon, it holds up your store details, and so the details of your items and account discounts and all such details can be viewed up here. And if you do not want this line, you can just click on this bin icon where it will get deleted, which may not proceed up further. When you click on this location details, it holds up the addresses from ship to, bill to, and so ship from and bill from addresses. And then we have your locator here. So locator is a specific storage location within a warehouse or stock room where inventory has been kept. It helps the ERP identify exactly where an item has been physically stored up. So after giving all such details, click on create invoice number. And so invoice number will get generated here automatically. Then click on create journal. So journal creation is a process of recording financial transactions in ERP system using a journal entry, which means of your general ledger accounts. Then you have your preview cost. So preview cost is the estimated cost of an item or product calculated by the ERP before final posting or production. It's been based on raw material, labor, overheads, and other charges. And if you want to view the journal, you can view it by clicking on that icon. So this is our journal which has been created, which holds up your GL account number and so a description, CPC code, and so a debit and credit note. So after having a review of it, now click on post. And so the document will get forwarded for review to Kaushik, who is our supervisor. Click on OK. Now let's log in as our supervisor. Click on login. So this is a login page of our supervisor. Or that click on this bell icon, go to your approvals. So the document will be getting placed up here. Now click on this detail icon. So this is a document to do sale return. So after having a review of the return quantity, accept quantity, unit price, it's been from our invoice. Now click on approve. So let's forward the document for approval to Vimal, who will be acting as our purchase manager. Now click on OK. Now let's log in as our purchase manager. Now click on login. So there's a login page of our purchase head. That's our purchase manager. Click on this bell icon, go to your approvals. In order to approve, click on this detail icon. So there's a document which has been forwarded from our supervisor. After a review, so in order to approve, click on this approve icon. Now click on OK. So the document has been approved. Let's watch the status as our credit note. Now click on login. Let's search for the document. After entering the document number, click on search. And so now the status has been changed to invoiced after approval. So this is how you'll be doing a sales return. Thank you for watching.